Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to show you how to propagate crepe myrtle by cuttings. Crepe myrtle trees are also called crepe myrtle. They mostly do well in warm USDA zones 7-10, and come in many different flower colors. We are lucky to have this almost red, deep hot pink crepe myrtle tree in our yard. In order to have more of them, we decide to multiply them by stem cuttings because this method will produce exact same trees as the parent tree. Crepe myrtle trees are relatively easy to root from their cuttings. Let's see how this can be done. First, we need a clean pair of sharp garden shears. To clean it, use rubbing alcohol to wipe the blades thoroughly. Remember to do this on both front and back sides of the blades. For this tall tree, only long-reach extended pruner can do the job. We are trying to find current year growth stems from the tree. Current year growth stems usually have more growth hormone and are easier to root. Usually, current year growth stems are located on the top of the tree. We get a lot of the branches because we plan to root many of them. Here is a close-up look of their flowers. This color is relatively rare in crepe myrtle. We like its stunning bright eye-catching vibrant color. Now, the side shoots from main stem are current year growth. Those are what we need. First, remove most of the bottom leaves. And only keep about 2 leaves on the top of the stem. Next, cut the bottom at an angle to increase the contact surface of the stem with soil and rooting powder. Be sure to cut right below a node because nodes are where new roots will emerge. Cutting right below a node ensures that a node is buried deeply under soil while rooting. Then, scrape the bottom of the stem to remove its outer brown skin, and expose its inner light green fresh. Do this carefully, not to deep cut the stem fresh. Exposing the inner stem is a good way to help stimulate the plant to grow roots. Put the stem in water for now to moist its bottom. We use a white mesh nursery bag to hold some soil/sand mixture. You can use any other flowering pots as long as it is at least 3-4 inches deep. White mesh bags are great because they are biodegradable and don't need to be removed before planting the young, rooted plant into its permanent location in the garden. Make sure soil is about 3-4 inches deep. Rooting powder helps stem develop roots faster. It can cut down the rooting time up to half. Dip the moist stem bottom in rooting powder to make sure enough powder is attached to the stem bottom for about 1 inch deep. Use something thicker than a stem to poke a deep hole in soil. Carefully insert the stem into the hole, without losing rooting powder. Compact the soil around the stem. Water a few times to make sure soil become moist, but not dripping wet. We put the whole thing in a plastic tub, away from any direct sun. When all of the cuttings are prepared, we put them all together in a tub. Because these cuttings do not have roots, and leaves are drawing moist from the stem, we need to provide them a very moist environment to reduce the amount of water leaves consume. The way to achieve this is to cover the whole tub with a plastic lid. However, having some small holes on the lid helps air circulation, which help reduce the chance of growing mold. The plastic tub should be located at a place with indirect sunlight, such as on a patio with roof. These cuttings will grow roots in about 3 to 6 weeks, depending on temperature and the amount of indirect light they get. The ideal temperature for rooting is 70–80 F. Thank you for watching. Happy gardening. See you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.